देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्.
In every era, there are those rare individuals who do not merely live their own lives, but live a thought that runs ahead of its time. The roots of such a thought are often quietly hidden in their habits, in their choices, and in the way they choose to live. Shri P.C. Goyal was one such man. From childhood, he had a deep and abiding love for books, losing himself in novels and stories, drawing a new lesson from every tale. Alongside this, he was drawn toward the spiritual, not merely in faith, but in the inner discipline and clarity it brought him. Perhaps it was this confluence of intellect and spirit that gave birth within him to a thought both profound and steadfast. 1926. From the soil of Jammu, such a thought took root. This is the story of Shri P.C. Goyal, a man who through perseverance, discipline and a vision gave an entire valuation profession a new identity and a new purpose. 21st May 1926. A simple family, a simple life, but a remarkably deep vision. Born in Jammu into a modest household, his father was himself a civil engineer, one who worked on significant highway projects connecting Jammu to Srinagar. The young Goyal grew up absorbing every lesson that his surroundings could offer. From Shehzadpur to Jammu and Kashmir, from Delhi to Pan-India, his journey was not merely geographical. Accompanying his father on site visits gave him not just a view of buildings and structures, but also a perspective on systems, on how things are built, on how institutions endure. Here, quietly began a different way of seeing the world. The 1950s. A young Shri P.C. Goyal travelled to England to pursue his education. And in doing so, he stood at the crossroads of two worlds. On one side, a newly independent India, still laying its foundations. On the other, a developed world whose foundations had long been firmly set. He completed his civil engineering education and returned to India around 1950, carrying with him not just a degree, but a question that would shape the rest of his life. He had studied abroad. He had seen global systems at work. He could have built a thriving career in engineering, in business, or in any number of fields his education opened to him. A comfortable, prestigious life was entirely within reach. But Shri P.C. Goyal chose differently. He chose valuation, not because it was the easiest path, but because it was the most necessary one. He understood that valuation is not just a subject meant only for specialists. Whether you are a businessman accessing an asset or an ordinary citizen, understanding the worth of property touches every person, every institution, and every decision. He saw it as a social mission, a subject that India needed to understand, professionalize, and make accessible to all, not keep locked away in narrow corridors of expertise. And so, rather than build a career for himself, he chose to build a profession for his country. 1961, a small beginning, a colossal dream. In a modest office at his home, Shri P.C. Goyal began holding meetings.
मेजर चेंज तो क्या है कि जब उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया उस टाइम पे इतनी टेक्नोलॉजी अवेलेबल नहीं थी. उस टेक्नोलॉजी के विदाउट उन्होंने इतनी बड़ी एक फैमिली क्रिएट की. जब उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया तो सिर्फ 8 से 9 लोगों से स्टार्ट किया और आज की डेट में आईओई में अप्रोक्सीमेटली 35,000 के अराउंड मेंबर्स हैं.
It was in this spirit that he laid the foundation of the Institute of Chartered Engineers in 1961, which could later evolve into what we know today as the Institution of Valuers.
ये भी लगा कि मेरे साथ अब और लोग भी होने चाहिए, वर्क इज़ देयर, जब डिमांड है किसी चीज़ की तो और लोग भी जुड़ने चाहिए, और इसका कहीं भी कोई रोल नहीं आ रहा जो हुआ। तो एट दैट टाइम ही हैड थॉट ऑफ कि भाई ये जो है इसको स्ट्रक्चर करें, एक इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइज करें अपने लेवल पे ही, और मॉडल, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट कुछ नहीं था, इट वाज टोटली सेल्फ क्रिएटेड थिंग। तो उसको उस समय निकालना, उसको बनाना, एंड विदाउट एनी असिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट, और कोई विदाउट, इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ एनी कम्युनिकेशन, तो he used to visit many people in other cities like Bombay or Kolkata or Madras and all those places he used to visit. वहाँ लोगों से मिलते थे, वहाँ उनको अपने साथ फिर जोड़ना शुरू किया, उनको भी जरूरत थी।
His vision was so expensive, so grounded in purpose, that he wrote to the nation's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, inviting him to become the patron of this institution. And Pandit Nehru recognized the merit of this effort, an acknowledgement that spoke volumes about the significance of what was being built. 1st September 1968, at his home in Shakti Nagar, Delhi, Shri P.C. Goyal convened a meeting with just 9 members. The Memorandum of Association and rules and regulations of the Institution of Valuers were discussed and prepared for submission to the Registrar of Societies, Delhi. 2nd October 1968, a historic day. The Institution of Valuers was officially registered under the Societies Act 21, 1860. This was not merely the birth of an organization. This was the formal recognition of a profession.
1968 October 2nd, Mahatma Gandhi's birthday. He is father of the nation, and we call P.C. Goyal as father of valuation. You see the similarity. Gandhi's view is to develop the country to a maximum level, whereas P.C. Goyal's view to have a profession to help the public mainly as a profession, and at the same time to improve financial conditions of the financial institutions, with both together that will give economic development of the country.
His commitment, his decisiveness, and his unwavering belief in the power of shared knowledge. Together, they ushered in a new era. 1969, the institution was no longer just a registry of members. It was becoming a living, breathing ecosystem. 8th August 1969, the institution's insignia was designed. A code of conduct for corporate members was established, laying the ethical foundation of the profession.
और हमने सुना है वो सेमिनार्स भी बहुत करते थे, तो क्या वो सेमिनार्स की लेगेसी भी अब आगे फॉरवर्ड हो रही है?
बिल्कुल, क्योंकि उन्होंने जो स्टार्ट किया था एक एनुअल इवेंट,
69 में हमारा फर्स्ट सेमिनार हुआ।
कहाँ पर हुआ?
दिल्ली में पहला हुआ था, और एट दैट टाइम फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर थे मोरारजी देसाई जी, तो उनको उन्होंने इनवाइट किया, ही केम देयर, और यहाँ दिल्ली में वो बड़ा सक्सेसफुली किया। हाउ मेनी पीपल आई कांट रिमेंबर, मे बी इन द रिकॉर्ड्स वी कैन फाइंड, बट उसके बाद वो कंटिन्यूसली हमारा वो सेमिनार्स का चला है। ओनली वंस वी हैव मिस्ड सेमिनार एनुअल, and that was in 1971. I distinctly remember. And 71, this war happened, because we used to have those seminars in December.
Okay.
So at that time, Indo-Pakistan war happened. Because of that, we had to abandon this. Even COVID time में भी हमने नहीं abandon किया. Yes, we carried on this annual seminar. ये हमारा बिल्कुल ritual जैसे होता है. It's like a ritual. और वो उन्होंने establish किया. बट उसका पर्पस क्या है कि जो वैल्यूएशन, जो प्रोफेशन ग्रो किया, बिकॉज इट वाज अ सेल्फ लर्निंग प्रोफेशन, मतलब ये जो प्रोफेशन बिल्ट हुआ, इसका कोई फॉर्मल एजुकेशन या वो कोई नहीं हुई।
2nd October 1969, on the occasion of Mahatma Gandhi's 100th birth anniversary, the Indian Valuer Journal was formally launched and distributed free of charge to all members and associated institutions.
When correspondence medium was only a postcard or an inland letter or whatever, that was the only thing. No phones, no mobiles, no internet, no computer, nothing of those sorts. The communication was difficult, but at the same time there was no difficulty as far as during that time. And even मैंने भी अपने बचपन में या पढ़ते हुए या बाद में प्रोफेशनली अपने को इस्टेब्लिश करते हुए वी हैव गॉन थ्रू द सेम काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स एंड रादर नॉट प्रॉब्लम्स, आई वुड से दैट वाज द टाइम. तो अभी वो लगता है कि वो प्रॉब्लम होगी, बट आई डोंट थिंक दैट इट वाज अ लर्निंग, वी आर डेफिनेटली लर्निंग.
देखिए एक्चुअली क्या है कि जो इंडियन वेलवेयर जर्नल है वो एक ट्रेडिशन रहा है आईओवी का, और ये एक फ्लैगशिप जर्नल है, और ये स्टार्ट किया था पीसी गोयल सर ने 1969 में, और उनका स्टार्ट किया हुआ जर्नल ये आज भी कंटिन्यू है. तो ये इतने टाइम बाद भी आईओवी इस पोजीशन में है कि उस जर्नल को रेगुलरली कंटिन्यू विदाउट ब्रेक अभी तक किए हुए हैं.
From 1957, another institution, the Institution of Surveyors, they started their journey 10 years before, 11 years before in 1957, with the support of the government of India. Even they were not able to publish journal. But this gentleman knew that without a journal, a profession can never flourish. So, my dear friends, you can see a quality journal, Indian Valuer today, which never ever been default of being published in every month.
उस टाइम पे लोगों से आर्टिकल्स लेने, जो भी लोग जो एक्सपर्ट थे, खुद भी लिखना, उसकी फिर एडिटिंग करना, उसको पूरा खुद वो हिमसेल्फ ओनली ही यूज्ड टू डू इट. एंड अगर मैं ऐसे कहूँ कि उस जैसे आपको रिपीटेड आज की डेट में हमारे पास फोटोस्टैट है, फोटोस्टैट के बाद अब तो ये खैर बहुत एडवांस हो चुका, सब कुछ बहुत है. ड्यूरिंग तब तक फोटोस्टैट नहीं आया था, तो दे यूज्ड टू साइक्लोस्टाइल. आप लोगों को शायद आइडिया भी नहीं होगा कि व्हाट इज साइक्लोस्टाइलिंग. तो वो साइक्लोस्टाइल की एक मशीन होती थी, उसमें एक वो कार्बन लग के और उसके अंदर वो टाइप किया जाता था, और देन उसमें से कॉपीज निकाली जाती थी ऑन अ स्पेशल पेपर, और वो सबको फिर भेजना.
वो अकेले ही करते थे ये सब?
अकेले करते थे, हम साथ में होते थे. फिर थोड़े दिन बाद एक दो लोगों को रखा उनसे, बट वो सारा स्टेनो आता था, उनसे डिक्टेशन देते थे, उनका ड्राफ्ट बनता था. उस टाइम पे ड्राफ्ट भी वो टाइप होता था, फिर वो ड्राफ्ट को अगेन टाइप करना होता था, उसमें करेक्शंस करके. इट वाज नॉट लाइक कि आपने कंप्यूटर पे वो ड्राफ्ट देखा और उसमें करेक्शंस की और हो गया जी, ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं था. वो पूरा उसको करके और फिर वो भेजना. तो इट वाज अ प्रोसेस.
An institution is only ever as deep as the man who builds it. And the man who builds this one was, in his personal life, the simplest of souls. He did not believe in excesses. He did not believe in waste. From the way he ran his office to the way he ran his home, every rupee, every resource, every moment was treated with the same quiet reverence. There is a story often told within these walls.
In one room, they all have left. तो वहाँ पे फैन चल रहा था, तो उन्होंने सबको बुलाया एंड वो कहने लगे कि भाई ये क्या है चल रहा है. तो वो बोले कि मतलब किसी को समझ नहीं है क्या है, तो कहते हैं कि ये पैसा चल रहा है.
A penny saved is a penny earned. It was not a phrase he quoted. It was a principle he lived.
He used to get up at around 4:30 and वो मॉर्निंग वॉक करके और अपना रेडी होके वो by 7 he would be on his table, start working. And morning hours वो completely 3 घंटा जो है इंस्टीट्यूशन का होता था. जो भी कम्युनिकेशन करना है या जैसे भी करना, वो 3 घंटे उनका वही चीज़ रहती थी. और फिर पूरा दिन का करके एंड बाय इवनिंग 6 ही विल बी एट होम एंड नो फर्दर किसी से कोई मीटिंग नहीं, कोई उनका कोई काम नहीं।
Beyond the institution, there was a man who loved the mountains, who traveled to Kashmir and found peace in the hills.
He was very fond of traveling.
ओके
या तभी तो वो इतना बड़ा इंस्टीट्यूशन पूरे इंडिया भर में करा। उनका एक ये जो एक चीज़ थी वो आई थिंक दैट हेल्प्ड हिम क्रिएटिंग दिस इंस्टीट्यूशन।
तो वो सोलो ट्रैवलर थे या आप फैमिली के साथ
नहीं,
ट्रैवल
सोलो भी जाते थे एंड हमारे फैमिली के साथ भी जाते थे, बट मे बी 3-4 months or 6 months ही हैज़ टू गो आउट।
ओके
और we traveled a lot during our childhood and he used to drive himself his car, और वो कहाँ जाते थे लेके सबको, पूरी फैमिली को लेके जाते थे, और फिर सोलो अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी जाते थे। और ड्यूरिंग क्योंकि उन्होंने जैसे ये एक हो गया था कि हम ईयरली एक इंडियन वैल्यू कांग्रेस करते हैं। एट दैट टाइम ही यूज्ड टू बी कॉल्ड नेशनल सेमिनार। तो ही विल कीप दोज at different locations, जो 3 दिन की मीटिंग होती थी, and he used to keep it at different locations throughout the country. Like I can say one was Shimla, you can understand, and during those times he was dedicatedly he used to do those. तो उस दौरान में वो सारा सबसे, और इंस्टीट्यूशन में भी जो मेंबर्स थे या उनके साथ के लोग, तो उनको वो फैमिली मेंबर की तरह ही ट्रीट करते थे। ये जो इस टाइप के ट्रिप्स होते थे अदरवाइज आल्सो, तो वो ट्रिप पे जाते थे एंड वो इस तरीके से पूरा ट्रैवलिंग भी रहती थी, और प्लस इंस्टीट्यूशन की ग्रोथ वो एक जरिया बना, एक मींस बना। दिस ट्रैवलिंग बिकेम अ मींस।
दिस इज व्हाट कॉल्ड वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस। बैलेंस भी करके चले हैं, काम भी
Oh, he
किया है।
enjoyed his life today.
प्रोफेशनली भी और फैमिली में भी वो हर चीज़ को बैलेंस करते थे, चाहे प्रोफेशनल हो तब भी और घर में भी वो उतना ही टाइम देते थे। उनके हर चीज़ का अपना फिक्स होता था। सुबह मॉर्निंग में ये है और इवनिंग में आ गए तो घर में आने के बाद वो किसी से मिलते भी नहीं थे। कोई फ़ोन आ जाए तो हमें याद है, जैसे शाम को कोई आ गया मिलने के लिए कि गोयल साहब से मिलना है, तो हम कहते हैं पिताजी आपसे कोई मिलने आया है, तो वो कहते हैं कि उनको बोल दो मैं सो गया। बाहर कोई चाहे सुन भी रहा हो, लेकिन उन्होंने कहा कि मैं सो गया, तो हमें वही जाके बोलना पड़ता था कि हाँ वो सो गए। उसमें हमारा कोई रोल नहीं था।
तो ये बैलेंस था उनका,
बैलेंस
बहुत
था
अच्छा।
वो।
हर चीज़ को उन्होंने एंजॉय किया, वेदर फूड, ही वाज अ फूडी बट नॉट आउटसाइड फूड, एब्सोल्युटली होम कुक्ड, एंड ही वाज अ गुड कुक हिमसेल्फ। हाँ, वो बनाते थे टाइम्स, एंड हमारे घर पे मेरे इंस्टीट्यूशंस की मीटिंग्स होती थी, तो माय मदर वाज अ गुड कुक, तो शी यूज्ड टू कुक एंड सर्व ऑल द मेंबर्स or whosoever used to come to our home.
Who cooked biryani at home and made ice cream for his family, who spent his Sundays quietly, driving himself, living simply, needing little. He corrected not with harshness, but with patience. With the senior staff member once spoke rudely to a junior, he said only this: he is young and you are experienced. It is your place to guide him. That was his way, always, leading not with authority, but with example. No great journey is without its storms.
No financial help, no loan, no donations, nothing. Only the membership fees, which was, you will be surprised that even today it is hardly anything. But if I go back just 15 years ago back, it was hardly 1,000 or 1,500 rupees a year.
तो ये कहना सही होगा कि उन्होंने ये फाइनेंशियल बेसिस के लिए नहीं किया था, फाइनेंशियल
No,
बेनिफिशियरी
I
नहीं
told
किए,
you.
just
This
तो-
was not at all financial venture था ही नहीं। अदरवाइज ये इतनी इंस्टीट्यूशन के नाम पे 16 properties throughout the country, not Delhi. We have Chennai and Madurai, you Kolkata and far off places, Vishakhapatnam, Trivandrum, Kochi. You see how many 16 properties throughout. Even today, I think big institutions may not have this many number of organization. तो अगर वो कहीं वो financial self वो होता तो ये possible ही नहीं होता. It is not possible at all. He never gave credence to money. He may be a miser person. He will not spend beyond his capacity. And he used to say एक हमारे यहाँ कहावत है वो कि जितना चादर हो उतना पैर पसारो, है। यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड ऑफ।
Yes.
तो वो उतने में वो सेटिस्फाई रहना सीखना, वो शायद हमने उनसे काफ़ी हद तक सीखा।
In the mid 1980s, the pressure reached its peak. Internal disagreements surfaced, paths diverged, the weight of building something lasting, while holding together people, principles, and expectations became immense.
Particularly, I had tough time in purchasing the main building at Patambura. People objected, but at that time, the stand by P.C. Goyal is the only man. He said what Tyagarajan says, follow, only one word. Then a team went to the builder, negotiated, got. At the time they fixed only certain amount which we could purchase only top floors, not the ground. If those people would have allowed, we would have got the whole building. But anyhow, we had an asset at Delhi in 2014, if I remember correct, and he only inaugurated that building. And other buildings all over India like Hyderabad, Madurai, Trivandrum, Calcutta, Vijayawada, in Trichy, so many places we have the assets of our IOB. That developed maximum level throughout the country for increase the membership and the financial stability of the IOB.
In 1983-84, he made a quiet but difficult decision to step back. For nearly 2 years, he withdrew from active leadership.
Some started being against that, why he is the only honorary secretary, why not somebody else, I can become the honorary secretary. So he said, okay, you take over. He left, you take over. For 2 years he remained outside. But during those 2 years, everything went, very, very bad institution came in. And then throughout the country, people came and requested him,
That please join again.
you have to take him. Then he put a condition that nobody should stand against me in the election.
The institution carried on, but something felt incomplete. Like a ship that knew exactly where it was going, yet somehow, without its navigator, could not quite set sail. And then he was called back, not with grand gestures, not with fanfare, but with one firm, unshakable condition that the organization must function with unity and integrity, nothing less. He returned with the same honesty, the same discipline, the same quiet, unshakable strength. Some men are called great because of what they built. Shri P.C. Goyal was great also because of what he refused to compromise, even when it cost him. All his life, Shri P.C. Goyal had believed in one thing above all else, that the work a valuer does is not a transaction. It is a responsibility, a service to society, and a service of that kind deserves, demands recognition from the nation it serves. He had spent decades quietly laying the groundwork, building communities, establishing standards, writing to governments, envisioning a future where every professional in this field would hold not just a membership card, but a credential the country itself stood behind. He did not live to see all of it, but the seeds he planted, they did not stop growing. In 2016, the Government of India enacted the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, and for the first time in history, the valuation profession received a statutory framework, a government-recognized structure, a legal identity. The IOV Registered Valuers Foundation, the institution's formally recognized arm, became part of that framework, empowering valuers not just with knowledge but with a credential the nation itself acknowledged. Today, Every valuer who completes that journey earns the right to place 2 letters before their name. VR. 2 letters. An entire lifetime of vision behind them. There are moments in life that no words are quite large enough to hold.
We introduced a terminology called VR, which is valuation के जितने professionals हैं उनको हम लोग valuers बुलाने के लिए VR से symbolize करेंगे अब. So that is something new that is being developed now, and again it was his thought कि हम लोग कैसे एक unique positioning दें अपने members को. The IOV teaches a lot of people discipline again, because IOV में member बनना it's not an easy task. बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो इसमें members बन पाते हैं, because our eligibility criteria are very tough. तो very few people are there who are actually qualified to become a valuer. Valuer बनना मतलब it's not a theoretical job for anyone. It has to be practical.
1st July 2018, Shri P.C. Goyal passed away.
तो वो खा नहीं पाते थे, कुछ भी उनका मन करता था हाथ में लेते, लेकिन वो खा नहीं पाते थे. तो वो देख के बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल होती थी. तो मैं अपने हस्बैंड को कहती कि नहीं, मैं ऐसे देख नहीं सकती इनको, डॉक्टर को बुलाओ, क्यों नहीं हो रहा. तो डॉक्टर भी कहते कि नहीं, ये बिल्कुल ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. मैंने कहा लेकिन ये खा नहीं पा रहे. तो डॉक्टर कहते हैं अगर आपको ज़्यादा फील हो रहा है तो ये फूड पाउडर दे दो, लेकिन जो ये ले रहे हैं बस ठीक है, इनसे ज़्यादा ये नहीं ले पाएंगे. वो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट था उनको उस पोजीशन में देखना ना.
मेरे पास उस दिन मेरे को मतलब मैं बड़ा प्राउड हूँ, या वॉट एवर यू कैन से इमोशनली आई वुड से, मेरे पास 4 प्लेसेस से लोगों के फ़ोन आए कि सर हम जो रोटी खाते हैं वो गोयल की देन है. तो ये इतना बड़ा कॉम्प्लीमेंट था और इतनी बड़ी बात थी कि नथिंग कैन कंपेयर. Can you compare it with a crore of rupees I earned? Nothing, no? Then what is important then? Value. So you have to create your value.
तो आपको क्या लगता है उनको कैसे फील होती अगर वो अपने 50 साल पूरे होते देखते, इंस्टीट्यूशन को इस मुकाम पर देखते?
तो ये चीज़ आप खुद सोच के देखिए ना कि अगर एक इंस्टीट्यूशन किसी पर्सन ने इस्टेब्लिश किया और अगर वो अपनी आंखों के सामने उसको एक गोल्डन जुबली में कन्वर्ट होते हुए देखता है तो उसको कितनी हैप्पीनेस फील होगी. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली 50 इयर्स कंप्लीट होने से पहले वो इस दुनिया को छोड़ के चले गए. बीइंग द एम्प्लॉय, क्योंकि मैं उनके साथ काफ़ी साल काम कर चुका था, तो मुझे एकदम जैसे ही मुझे इन्फॉर्मेशन मिली कि वो अब इस दुनिया में नहीं रहे, तो मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा शॉकिंग पीरियड ये लगा कि काश वो 2 से 4 महीने अगर और होते तो वो अपनी इस इंस्टीट्यूशन को गोल्डन जुबली सेलिब्रेट करते हुए देख पाते.
And later that year, in December, the institution he had built from a single room with 7 members and a cyclostyle machine and a belief that would not bend, completed its 50 year. He was not there to see it. And yet, in every speech made that evening, in every award given, in every member who stood and remembered, he was entirely present. In his honor, the P.C. Goyal Lifestyle Achievement Award was instituted during the 50th anniversary celebrations. A name engraved, a legacy carried forward. Because some people do not simply leave behind memories, they leave behind a direction. He is gone, but what he built, that continues. From 7 members in a room in Shakti Nagar, the institution of valuers today stands with over 35,000 members from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. Each one a part of the dream he dared to dream. The Indian Valuer Journal, which began as a cyclostyle page, folded by hand and posted in an inland letter, now carries the voice of the profession into the digital age. The seminars that once filled a modest drawing room now gather professionals from across the world at the Indian Valuers Congress. And through IOVRVF, every valuer who earns their credential carries with them not just knowledge, but the full weight of a nationally acknowledged profession. A profession that one man from a modest office with limitless conviction spent his entire life making real.
I would say one thing is that they are doing good job, and they have. I always say that if there is an expectation from you, so that means you must have done something good for somebody else. तो वो ऐसे करें और अपने आप को डेवलप करते रहें, because it's an unending stream. वो जो वैल्यूअर्स हैं, प्रेजेंट हैं या जो ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, they have to simply create their credibility in the society.
I mean, I really have high regards for PC sir, and it gave me a push so that everything is possible if you can do hard work.
मैं जितना जानता हूँ पीसी सर के बारे में कि he is a legend.
The father of Indian valuation.
Architect of the valuation. And architect is say akin to God. Say God Almighty is the architect of the universe. Similarly, PC Goyal is the architect of the valuation.
The value he has shown to the valuer is immense and also immemorable.
A visionary and a leader, that's all.
इंग्लिश में कहूँ तो लेजेंड, हिंदी में कहूँ तो शानदार.
Father of valuation. Father of valuers. And father of valuation profession.
PC Goyal sir is a legend of valuation profession, sir. Valuation fraternity.
एक्चुअली मेरे को वैल्यूएशन के बारे में पहले कुछ पता नहीं था, बट जब से मैंने इस कंपनी में आई हूँ तो मैंने बहुत सी चीज़ें सीखी यहाँ पे से.
वैल्यूएशन के बारे में मुझे आज सच में पता नहीं था कि कोई ऐसी फील्ड भी है या फिर कुछ इससे आगे काम होता है.
मेरे को अभी ग्रेजुएट हूँ, मैं अभी 6 मंथ हुए मुझे यहाँ वर्क करते हुए, तो मैं भी सीख रहा हूँ अभी.
और 1 मंथ का काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है मेरा, मतलब ओवरऑल इंटरेक्शन काफ़ी अच्छा है.
Came to know that PC sir has built the foundation which has built trust over the years.
People are very supportive. Vinay sir is very supportive, and PC Goyal sir is always the founder of this organization. So thank you.
तो मैंने अपने लास्ट 8 इयर्स में काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला है कि कैसे हम वैल्यूएशन का काम करते हैं, कैसे इस फील्ड में कोई आगे बढ़ सकता है.
कर्म योगी, the man who took this and with that much of courage, determination, commitment, dedication, devotion, all these struggles he's passed through. Oh, karma yogi is a word I would like to look at him as.
Some people leave behind only a name. Some people leave behind a legacy. Shri PC Goyal did not simply build an institution. He gave a direction. Even 100 years from now, his vision remains what it always was. Straight, simple, powerful. And perhaps even today, his message remains the same. Keep working.